Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to install mods on Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.13.0 on Android. So before we get started, you're going to need a few things. Obviously, you're going to need the latest version of Minecraft, which is, again, 0.13.0, but if you're running like 0.13.1, 0.2, and so on, when those release, they will, work the same, but this is 0.13.0, and that's the latest version as of this video. So you're also going to need Mod Locator for MCPE. I'll have a link for that in the description, both the Google Play Store link, and there's an APK in the description as well if you want to use that. If you can't use a Google Play Store, I recommend using the Google Play Store over the APK file, but if you can't use a Play Store or it's incompatible or something like that, the APK should work for you just fine. And then you're going to also need Block Launcher, either Block Launcher Pro or Block Launcher Free. Both of those work and they are on the Google Play Store, but again, if you don't have the Google Play Store, I'll have a link down below to the beta version, which is the free version, but it is an APK file that you can use instead of the Google Play Store. So when you have those installed, go ahead and open up Mod Locator for MCPE and you'll be taken to a screen like the one I'm on right now. Go to the mods page and then go to 0.13.x like I just did, and you'll see a list of mods that you can choose from. So there are actually different types of mods that you can get. So there's add-ons, there's just the regular mod scripts, and then there's also mod scripts that come with texture packs that you have to have enabled for the mod to work. So for example, the add-on would look like Server Manager up here. Select that, select Install, and you can see it prompts you to install a APK file. So just select Install and then select Done, and then it's enabled, and then we're gonna have to go ahead and enable that in Block Launcher here in a little bit. Also, you can get something like Desno Guns, which has a texture pack and a mod script to go with it, so I'll get that one. So install the texture pack, mod script, and then that one's in. And then you can also get something like Tree Capitator, which is a really popular one and pretty cool as well. So yeah, I can just, actually no, Simple Commands is even easier to show, so install that, and we're good to go. Another feature of MCPE, or Mod Locator for MCPE, I almost said the old name, is user submitted mods. So let's go here and check that out. So this is anything that somebody from anywhere has submitted to the app that just automatically goes up. So a lot of it has been filtered out, a lot of the crap has been filtered out, and most of these should work properly, but there are still going to be spam mods that don't work right. But there is that review thing, the mod rating. So if I select like Best Commands mod, wait for that to show up. It's got to download all the information for it, so if you're on a slower network, it won't work as fast. But you can see this one has 4.5 stars, so only 14 ratings, but it probably is a good mod, but you never know. But they give you a short description of what it is. Select Install, and you'll be good to go. So I'm just going to import it, I guess. Probably won't enable it. So yeah, there are still obviously crappy mods in this list here, but a lot of them are good. I've tried some of them out myself, and I do again try to filter these out as best as I can because obviously there's going to be people trying to upload stuff with swear words and stuff that doesn't work right and just try to screw you over. But I think a lot of it has been filtered out properly. And again, you can look at the reviews and the ratings to see what people think of it. This one hasn't been, looks like spam to me, but yeah. So there we go, all of that has been downloaded. So let's go ahead and open up Block Launcher and try to enable some of this stuff and see how well it works. Alright, so here we are inside of Block Launcher. It looks just like the main menu from MCPE because, well, that's what it is. But you can see at the top there is that little wrench there. It is difficult to see because it's kind of the same color as the logo, or at least close to it. And it's right over top of the logo. But if you look off to the top right, not all the way to the right, but a little bit to the right, you can see there is that little wrench there. It used to be in the center, but now it's off to the right just a little bit. Not really sure why, but just go ahead and tap that and then go to Launcher Options. Alternatively, you can go to like Manage Mod PE scripts or something like that, but we're going to be looking at the add-ons and textures and everything like that, so we're going to go to Launcher Options instead. So first off, make sure that the texture pack switch is set to on. You can see mine is, and if you open that up, you can see Desno Guns is right there, so that is the texture pack for Desno Guns. Going back, you can see Manage Add-ons should already be enabled after you installed the Server Manager add-on, and it also should be enabled. If not, just tap it and select Enable. Mine says Disable because mine's already enabled. And then go to Enable Mod PE Script Support. Select that, change the switch in the top right to on, and all of these should be enabled by default. If they're not, go ahead and tap them and select Enable just like with the add-ons. So I'm actually going to disable Best Commands mod because I already have Simple Commands installed. So let's go ahead and try Desno Guns and Simple Commands and see how it goes. So first off, let's actually try Server Manager because that one's right here in the settings. So yeah, you can see Server Manager by KSYMC. Yeah, so there you go. You can change the settings. That's just the additions with that mod. Let's go back. Let's just create a new world. I don't know what's on the other ones. Oh. So I think like one of the commands you can use is like /game mode. That's a pretty common one. So let's go ahead and make sure that works. Yeah, there you can see I can change my game mode to survival. I'm not going to because I want to be in creative. And with Desno guns, I'm actually not sure where all the guns are. I probably should have looked that up before doing this video, but maybe I could use like a pocket, or I could use like Pocket Inventory Editor or something like that. But Desno Guns is installed, but I'm not really sure where it's at. Maybe I can actually switch to survival. Let me put a crafting table down. It might be into the crafting table menu. Again, I've never actually used Desno Guns. At least I don't think I have. So what am I doing? Crafting table. It's not in here. Oh, there it is. Duh. All right. You can type in, or you can select that previous button in the top left to bring up the last thing you typed in. So /game mode and survival, and I shouldn't have to type in my name. Yep, there we go. Let's see if it's in here. Actually, of course it's not because I don't have any of the items that I need for it. Dang it. Well, Abraham Lincoln. Well, that's kind of a bummer, but Desno Guns, you know, obviously that's a really common mod. There's not going to be, you know, issues with it working or not. But now I'm kind of embarrassed because I didn't even get it, or I don't remember how to use it. So yeah, there is how to install mods. You know, people are probably going to make fun of me because I screwed up Desno Guns, but you can see that the other mods that I installed did work properly. So that is how you install mods for MCPE 0.13.0. If you have any problems or questions, just leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to answer it. If not, somebody else will probably come in and answer your question because I might get a lot or maybe not, who knows. So yeah, that is how to do it. If you have any problems installing like Block Launcher or anything, like if you have to use the APK or something like that, also leave a comment down below about that because, you know, that can be an issue. So to prevent myself from rambling on any further, I'm just going to end this video. So I hope you all enjoyed it and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.